Welcome to the UFC 305 Method of Victory Power Rankings Draft. It's pretty simple. We take turns, we pick a fight, we pick the winner, and we pick the method of victory. It has to be submission, knockout, decision. I guess you could go draw.
DQ.
DQ for big time odds.
Mhm.
We take turns going first. Jim had last week's pick. There's a couple real low hanging fruit ones here. I will take one of them to start off with. It's clearly a parlay piece, but I will take Jack Jenkins by KO. It's minus 280. We were going to have to take him at some point.
Mhm.
Could easily be leg kick TKO. I don't think you can bet on that, but I mean, Herbert Burns quits, and I don't think Jenkins is a submission guy. He's not going to need to. Once Burns feels a couple of those leg kicks, he's going to want to be anywhere else but inside the octagon with Jack Jenkins. So that's my number one pick. Where are you going at number two?
Number two, I have to fade the plumber. I just have to.
Okay.
We're going Song by KO TKO at plus 120.
Non
For a
by
guy that's
K.
been,
Okay.
Glenn's been KO'd twice in the first round. It's the easiest. I can't believe it's plus money.
It's true. It is.
Shocking.
It is kind of interesting.
Mhm.
So, all right. Plus 120. The elephant in the room is Tom Nolan by KO. I almost say we just wait till the very end to take a minus 500. Bro, like that's not helping anybody out by
Yeah.
by any stretch. So, all right. Up next, I'm going to take another one that's the exact same price as you. I'm going to take Steve Urseg to win by decision.
Like it.
Yeah, I love Steve Urseg's career trajectory. Obviously, he just went the distance against Pantoja, and while I think Kai France's game, I just don't think he's going to have a whole lot for Urseg. I don't see 2 rounds that he's going to win, and I don't see Kai France finishing Urseg. So in the end, I think Urseg wins by pretty convincing decision. So he'll be my pick at plus 120. Who you like at number four?
Good number on Nurseg. I like that number. I'm going to our boy, and he is our boy. We're going to go Carlos Prates. Li Jiang's hard to finish. We could take him by decision. Nuh-uh. We're going to go KO.
Yep.
Okay, KO minus 110. I don't think that the Leech has faced a guy with this kind of devastating power and sniper-like striking where he is just going to be a sitting duck at range with Prates.
I'm with you. I think it's a great call. So fully agree with that one. I didn't even realize how big the reach is. He's got like a 6-inch reach advantage over him. So good pick there. So all right. We still have the main event: Duplessis and Adesanya, and that's where I'm going. I'm going the main event, and I'm going to take Duplessis to win a close decision. So we've been talking about how I just think Adesanya has just kind of reached his peak and doesn't have it anymore, and there he is crying at a press conference. I mean, what more do you need to see about that? So, that being said, he's tough, man. Adesanya is just really tough, and Dricus can be a little bit wild. I think Dricus will have the wrestling and the takedown, but I just don't think he finishes him on the ground. And Izzy's a tough guy to knock out, especially if Duplessis is trying to manage his cardio. So plus 400 for Duplessis to win by decision. Heck yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Now's where it gets interesting.
Mm-hmm.
In the current state of UFC, I am taking not Daniel Hooker as
Okay.
listed on DraftKings by decision at plus 550. All he's got to do is land 2 to 3 good shots around, and the judges very well could give him a round at home in Australia. We've seen what the UFC has done recently. I am not trusting Gamrot at this number at all, and I'm a Gamrot fan. I picked him very well. Um, but I don't think he has the excitement factor. And with the current state, if they force him to, all Dan's got to do is clip him once or twice and win 2 rounds, and it's Dan Hooker by decision. Great number, plus 550. I'll take a shot.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm going to move to a couple big boys here. I'm going to take Walter Walker to win by decision.
I was wondering when you were going to take this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Tafa, so it's, he's, knockout or bust. And I just think Walker's not going to stand there and, you know, bang with Tafa, especially when it's been shown how easy it is to take him down and lay on him. I still don't think Walker's very good, but I think Junior Tafa's, I think he's terrible. I think it really is. So, yeah, I'll take Walker here by decision in a fairly boring match that takes place on the ground. So,
Okay. Number 8, Luana Santos. We have a little suspicion about Casey O'Neill. Maybe she's just a sneaky under female fighter. I don't think it's a knockout. Casey's proven to be tough. I'm going to go submission at plus 500.
love it.
I could very much see Casey getting her back taken here. Now, I think this fight as an under is very interesting. So if I'm leaning towards the under, I'm going to take the girl who's on the rise up, not on the rise down.
Like it. I like it. All right, I'm gonna take a look at. Oh man, getting down here to some tough ones here. So, I I'm gonna take Stuart Nickel to win. I think I was wrong in my initial take that Aguilar is going to be able to hang with Nickel. Well, I think he's going to be able to hang with him, but I think just going back and watching Nickel's really good, man. And we've seen these prospects come out of these leagues in Australia, and they've looked really good. So I thought Aguilar was, I've changed my mind. So I'm going to go Stuart Nickel. I think he's just going to be a little bit more skilled on the ground, and I'm going to take him to win by decision at plus 150. I do think Aguilar is good enough to stay out of the submission. Stuart Nickel's not going to, knock out Aguilar. So, really, the only way that this finishes is a Nickel sub, and I just think Aguilar is good enough to stay out of there. So, plus 150, not a great price, but we got to pick this fight somehow. So I'll go Nickel by decision. Number 10.
Ricardo Ramos, because I don't understand why everybody loves Josh Cooleybow. I'm going to take him by decision at plus 300. I wanted to take submission, but we're looking at plus 400 to plus 300. It's not that big a difference. And, we've seen Cooleybow get to the cards a good amount. So I think he can stay out of the submission. I just have a feeling that Ramos is going to bank 2 rounds, and that third round is going to mean absolutely nothing as long as he survives. So plus 300.
I like it. I'm going to go for the biggest one, the biggest play, and I'm going to take Rosenstrike by decision at plus 750. I know it's a Tuivasa fight. They scream under, but I just really liked how I watched Rosenstrike use the jab against Gaziev, and that's kind of what he's going to do. I think to Tuivasa. I got to believe Tuivasa is going to come out strong, but this is in front of Tuivasa's home crowd. He's lost 4 in a row. I just don't. I don't think he wants to come out and look like a complete bum like he has in some other ones. So I think he might have a little bit more measured approach because the running in and swinging for the fences has not worked. Wouldn't be I saw a stat like neither one of these guys has even attempted a takedown or something so I think it's on the feet, and if it gets out of the first round, you could see Tuivasa maybe a little tired, working the clinch a little bit. So the Rosenstrike by KO is minus 160. I didn't see him knock out Gaziev. He did damage, but he didn't do it in 3 rounds. So I'll go ahead and take Tuivasa to survive, but lose on the scorecards.
I like it.
All right. Number 12.
Last but not least, right? We got only one left here.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Nolan. All right. Now, hold on. Don't type Mr. Nolan in yet. Let's talk about lines in this fight. Do we want to play Tom Nolan at minus 500 to win by KO?
Of course not. No way.
Of course not, right? So if we're looking at this fight, where can we get value? Where can we get value? There's going to be a spot to fade Tom Nolan. It might not be this spot. It's probably not. But I can tell you this. Tom Nolan is going to get hit at least once in the first round.
Okay.
And if he gets hit on the chin, we've seen him fall down.
Okay.
Don't put a lot of money on this at all. Even if don't put any money on this. Alex Reyes to win by KO TKO plus 1400. I'm not betting minus 500 on Tom Nolan. That's not happening. So we got to find a way to get off that 500.
I like it. I like it. We saved Nolan for last, and then you just did a complete zig when everyone else was
It's
zagging.
a lottery ticket. That's all it is a lottery
I
ticket.
like it.
At that
So,
point.
all right. So recap: we got Jenkins by KO, Song Kanan by KO, Urseg by decision, Prates by KO, Duplessis by decision, Hooker by decision, Walker by decision, Santos by sub, Nickel by decision, Ramos by decision, Rosenstrike by decision, and Alex Reyes by KO. If Alex Reyes KOs him, we can go over on the rest of them and still come out ahead.
That's right.
so that's really, really good. So, all right, those are your UFC.
PSA: do not bet number 12.
Yeah. We can put a little asterisk there.
There you go.
Don't bet number 12. Number 12.
That goes back to what? The Andes do not play same game parlay. Right?
Don't play the same game parlay. Absolutely. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button and subscribe to the Winning in the Shadows YouTube channel, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget to join the free Discord. Free plays, great discussion in all sports there. It's the Winning in the Shadows Discord channel. Good look under your plays and check out the PFL and UFC full fight card breakdown videos on the channel as well. We'll see everyone on Takedown Live. We'll be live for PFL and for UFC 305. We'll see everyone later.
Big weekend.